This is part 2, telling you about the bit I forgot to tell you about in part 1. Okay, right. The other thing I had added that I forgot to talk about was the on the snap sequencer, which basically chains snapshots into, it's a bit like song and pattern mode in drum module machines. So you can have snapshot 1 playing for 4 bars, blah, and you can alter the lengths, etc. And you've got 16 steps. Right, so if we switch this on, we've got a rather bland, but it'll do for test purposes. So at the moment it just plays full. Now, and we keep going. Now, we have here jamming next. Oh, some glitches. When we switch jam on, it freezes so that it continues to cycle round where it's set. You can see it going, counting down the other 4 bars that it's lasting for. So what we can do is, while that's playing, we can mess about with this. And jam away on it to our heart's content. And then when we've made a mess of it and we want to move on to the next section, we click next. We get a flashing yellow doodah, and once it's counted down to the end of its 4, we're now on to step 5, and it will continue to loop around that step. If those glitches are coming through, it's because of the recording software. And again, you can mess things about. So now we'll just let that go to 4 again. So when we click next, and it's gone on to the next section. Now, there is a reset button here, which what that does is if I click that, it will reset back to the beginning on the next step. So it's still cycling on 6. If I click next, it's gone back to step 1. So that will always take you back to step 1 the next time. If you haven't got jam switched on and it's just playing normally, let's just wait till it goes to number 2. There we are, and we click reset. What it'll do now is at the end of that countdown, it will go back to step 1. And that's what that does. And your reset as per normal takes you back to the beginning of everything. And that's the jam function. I found it quite useful. And again, set up some MIDI controllers for these. On the reset thing, it goes, the red light goes out once it's reset. A bit like the flasher doodah on that. Yep. There we go. That's the bit I forgot. And I bet you as soon as I've switched this off, I'll remember something else I've forgotten. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's it. I really should make some notes before I start these things, but hey. I think me blundering around is actually useful, because I do the same blunders that anybody who didn't know what they were doing would be doing, if that makes sense. Anyway, right, that's enough waffle.